Ready?
Have we clapped? Do we...
And we're back. Thank you very much for joining us. We are playing Torg. This is session 2. So, guys, you have defeated the Kanawa special weapons.
One got away.
One got away. One did get away. So, what would you like to do?
I would like to... have I finished hacking into the radio frequency
Yes, you
that
have.
we're using?
Yep.
Maybe with the aid of the helmet?
There are very loud music coming closer. Isn't there?
Music? Oh, yes, the police.
Like in the middle of the bridge.
Of the bridge, yes, you would be attracting some police attention by this point, but you've got a couple of rounds.
Quick question: Are we like badged? Like, is a resistance like?
Yeah, you'll have a identification.
Please do
on
not worry. We are here to save you. My name is Sasha, and I'm just like everybody who's looking. I'm just kind of like, I'm being the kind of the inspirational kind of person, taking control of the situation.
Despite the fact that you've got a metal arm and you're about 8 foot tall.
I'm going to go over to check the bodies and see if there's anyone still alive.
All right, roll me find first.
Ooh, that's a good roll. All up 10.
10, okay. So you definitely notice that the person is... one of them is alive, the one who he electroshot. He's unconscious. And the other one is dead.
All right,
His face is kind of on the other side of his skull.
All right, I'll drag the unconscious one.
I hit him on the inside of the head, like yeah.
And I speak into the radio.
Okay,
Sound effect.
nice one.
And I say, "You there! Stop where you're going. We've got your friends. We've caught one of them. Maybe you should come and get him. Yeah, come and get him. Yeah."
Who are you talking to?
Konnichiwa, Seigo Ozitofuto desu. Konnichiwa.
I don't think I speak Japanese. Do any of you guys speak Japanese?
What's Japanese?
I would like to roll.
I found one and it's still alive.
So you notice also that its feet, its boots, are caked in some kind of very grey, thick mud. It's dried because they've been on obviously driving around, but it's quite a thick...
I smell them.
Okay.
Taste the mud.
Yep.
That's how you roll.
You recognise this as deep cave mud. This is something that you would not find on the surface. It is something you would find in a underground cave.
Do I think I could track it with around this kind of area?
Yeah, definitely.
I think I could find where this one comes from.
How?
The feet. Look, there's mud all over it.
Oh, so there is.
I think I could track it.
Good idea.
Thank you. You could probably track it too.
God, I love this.
By its chemical, molecular
Yeah, I could do some kind of a
compounds.
analysis, evidence analysis.
Yep.
I have that.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Holy moly. Do it.
Evidence analysis.
Yeah.
Should I do an analysis?
Yeah, you should totally do it.
Do you have some kind of analysis you can do in your own primitive way?
Tracking.
Yeah.
Right.
All right.
Oh! Natural 20! So you get to roll again?
I don't even think I need to roll.
You get to roll again?
I'm gonna roll again.
Oh, okay. Right. Go.
I just want to roll another d20.
I'm sorry.
Oh!
19!
So
I don't
what's
feel
that?
like I want to
49?
roll. I feel like he should...
39?
39, which is plus 11 on the bonus chart.
Okay.
And then I already had 13, so that's 24.
You open
For
up
evidence analysis.
You open up Google Maps and you're like,
That is so cool.
I must be able to pinpoint it within a meter.
So...
Okay, Google Maps. Can we bring up exactly where it is on Google? No.
yeah, we can. We can bring it up exactly where it is. We're talking about Hyde Park. So Hyde Park is a very large green area in the middle of the city of Sydney.
At the moment it's a very
And
large
at the
black
moment
area.
it's black.
no, you keep talking. I get it.
So there's... There we go.
For some reason, it's not having a good day.
Zoom out.
I got it. You just keep talking.
So, the area underneath Hyde Park, there is a waterway, and it would create the kind of clay that this is exhibiting. If you could perhaps, yeah, I mean, none of you guys are native to Sydney, so you don't actually know how to get inside it. You don't know how to get underneath Hyde Park, but that is definitely where this.
Go there and then look around and see if we can find some kind of entrance. To the underground under Hyde Park.
All right.
As someone who does live in Sydney, I think I know what we might find.
I know. I reckon I might have a good idea of finding that kind of geographical location, wouldn't I? With some tracking and some
you can
survival.
Yeah, you can definitely get them to the area, and then you can maybe pick up the tracking from there.
Should we to the point?
Yes.
All right. So
How
we're
we
here
going?
at Hyde Park.
Yep.
Where would you like to drop?
So the entrance of St James train station.
Gotcha.
Oh, to get into the underground.
We're here.
Nice one.
Kind of. Don't say that yet.
Take a look to your right.
Yep.
Oh, it's really sluggish.
Yep.
Well, kangaroos have to carry the signal.
That's right. There is a train station entrance here. Oh, is that it just up ahead?
Yeah, I know where I'm going.
Should we stop and ask for directions?
Oh my gosh. There it is. I can see it on the right.
No, don't pull over. Just pull over. Oh my god.
I'm just like driving really slowly. Safety, it's not important.
So,
So weird that it's so slow.
give me a tracking, please.
I got 6.
6?
Yep. I also have a cat.
Ah.
Would that help at all?
Yeah, that will give you +4 to your tracking, so 10?
The bonus to it?
Yeah.
So
10.
No, it's 10.
Okay, 10, yeah.
You only apply bonuses to...
So the final number.
The final number.
Okay, yeah. So 10.
So yes, the cat immediately shrugs its shoulders and sends a flurry of cat fur around the place.
Disgusting creature.
And its nose hits the ground and it starts to go into the train station there, St. James Station.
It is following into the caverns, deep underground.
He doesn't even know what's happening.
So this person in a loincloth and a saber-toothed cat.
Yeah, you are causing
a
quite
gentleman, a gentleman with a sledgehammer
ginormous hammer.
and a crazy-looking woman with an inflatable jacket.
Yes.
Head down into the underground.
Don't worry, we're here to help.
Into the chateau. The
brandy.
The Branley.
brandy.
Brandy.
The brandy?
You definitely, you see one of the kids sort of go and follow you with their mobile phone as you head down into
I don't
the...
know what he's doing.
For you, he's literally just like holding up a rock, and you're like,
Yeah. Why is he holding up a rock?
Okay. Must be a game.
You head down into the caverns, into the corridor, and the cat follows along probably about 40 or 50
Do
meters.
we need some... Oh, I have a torch. I have a torch to... We
Ooh.
can light a fire.
really, where?
I have fire, so I can light a torch.
Nice.
I have flares.
I think there's
Would you
probably
like-
lights in the underground
Well, there
station.
is from here, but we might have to
We
get
might
down
have to
deeper.
go right down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I pull out my giga. I got a giga thing, a radiation detector.
Okay.
I'm the.
The cat
giga cat.
goes all the way into
It's just
the
literally
ticketing
just
section, and the cat leaps over the ticketing booth and goes down onto the train platform. Do you have any train sounds?
Yeah.
Oh, you do.
We're
Well
listening.
done. Excellent. I don't know if it's a steam train.
No, this is what it is. Derek,
What is that noise?
Derek, I'm using my possibility counter.
Okay.
Because now it's steam engine.
Oh, wait. So we have to replenish our Destiny cards back up to 4. Can we turn that down a
Turn
little
the
bit?
trains off.
So you used one and I used one, I think. I don't know if Johnny used any.
I didn't use any, no.
It's easy.
Drama.
All right. Oh, you got a drama card, did you?
Yeah.
Power.
I don't know what that does.
Drama.
So you got 2 drama, I got a drama, and Derek has no idea how they work.
Should we replace them with cards that we do know what they were?
Because they're going to be used when Johnny needs them.
Drama!
So now what's going to happen is we'll just go drama and we'll add drama to the situation.
All right.
Do you want us to replace them?
I don't know. Can you read the description again?
Play this card as a possibility. You may not spend more than 1 drama card per test, but you may spend it in addition to regular possibilities and a hero card.
You may not spend more than 1 drama card per test. But you may spend it in addition to regular possibilities and a hero card. Yeah, maybe.
Replace it.
And then we add drama. And we can say that we're very confused. Like this one.
Right.
Let's replace it.
Okay, we'll replace it. We are sorry, makers of the Torg system. We don't know what your drama cards mean.
I got another drama.
No. That was the one I chucked out.
Oh, okay. I was very excited. I was like,
that's
drama.
yours.
I'm a hero.
Nice.
You are. You're my hero.
Okay. Are we all good?
Yeah.
Okay.
We don't know what any of these do too, but that's fine.
Yep.
Excellent.
You enter the train station, the train platform, and the train has just left, and a few people kind of squeal in surprise as a giant cat and an enormous man.
Squeal is not the word I would think of when I saw this.
And the cat keeps on walking all the way down to the end of the platform and leaps off onto the tracks.
I'll leap off too.
Okay.
Where are you going?
I'm just like,
And we'll just start walking. What?
quickly, get back here. This is
this way.
dangerous.
Is this where they're from?
Yes.
Well, I suppose we should go, but we should watch out for trains.
Yes, what are they?
A large rhinoceros. Run through tunnel. Biggest tunnel. See tunnel?
Giant
As big
metal
as this.
snake.
Ooh.
That's
They
a
move
great way.
very fast.
I pull out my spear and walk forward cautiously.
How are you going to see? It's getting
I
dark.
get my torch and I light my torch.
I pull out a
Hold up my
flare.
torch.
I pull out a flashlight.
Ah, nice.
Cool, so we all have our ways of lighting.
All right.
All have our character-specific ways of lighting things.
We have the Russian way. We have the old school way. We have the right way.
High-tech way.
The normal way.
Yeah.
I think we can probably change that viewpoint back to the normal. Yeah, perfect.
Was it too zoomed in for you?
It was a little bit
Messing
blurry.
with them.
So, you enter the tunnel, and
Can I do one thing before we go in?
Yep.
I'm going to look up, and there's going to be when the next train is coming.
ah,
Just, and I'm gonna look at it. I'm just gonna notice
Okay.
when the next train is coming.
so 5 minutes is the next train.
Okay, I just go beep, and I press my Russian,
Cosmonaut.
because it got radiation detector because it's on my arm,
Okay.
and it's got a countdown.
Yep.
So I'm just gonna put it on 5 minutes.
Because you need to know how long you're being exposed to certain levels of radiation, and
This, you know the Russian way.
yes.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
I put it down for 4 minutes 30 because in Russia we know never quite right.
But of course, we're in Australia, so trains run on time.
Always.
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 So on time.
Yeah.
Okay. You enter into the tunnel,
Tunnel.
and
It's very nice. It
Are we-
does feel like we're in Australia.
Seems like weird. We go up the north or the south way,
you're going north. Yes, north.
and it was the north or south tunnel because we just saw a train go past us. Which way was it going?
The train was going south.
Okay, so we're going north. So that means we're going in towards a train. Cool. Are you prepared?
Does the tunnel have little niches
It does,
along the way that we
yes.
can duck into if a train is
Yeah,
coming?
cat-sized or
Yeah, saber-tooth cat.
Saber-tooth cat size, you
Okay.
could probably squeeze in.
But probably not all.
it would be
Not
really
all
nice
four
and
of us.
close.
Maybe just the two of them in a niche together.
No, don't.
You know what? This is the kilometer long train.
So you walk for about 3 or 4 minutes, and you're starting to, really get worried about your timing. And
Have you told us?
That the
Oh
train
yeah,
just might come.
you have no sense. I'm
No,
like,
no, but have you actually mentioned it to like Johnny?
oh yeah, I'm like, oh okay, I'll tell Johnny. So train comes in
30 seconds.
What did I say? 30 seconds.
Oh, we should probably find somewhere to hide.
I'm good here, and I'm like in the spot and like taking up the entire room. I'm like,
Yeah.
you should probably find somewhere.
But it will just see us and attack.
No, it'll just go past if we're hidden.
You
Just
must
into the
use-
hole in the
you
wall.
must use stealth.
you
my
feel a
friend.
breeze coming
Oh,
forward
okay.
towards you.
I go and find a little area to hide.
Okay.
Maybe I'll scramble up onto an edge and
He goes on
hide.
this.
Yep,
He
yep.
tries to push the cat out in front of the stage.
No, I don't care. Yeah, I'm not going to tell the cat. The cat can go die. I'm like, I don't care.
All right. What about you, Johnny?
Oh yeah, I run and find a little
Yep.
God, I hope that cat
hollow
dies.
So
to
as the-
stand in.
As the breeze gets stronger, you start to hear, and the rumble of the train starts to come forward. I'm not going to kill the cat.
Please let it kill the cat.
And
Curiosity killed the cat.
the ginormous metal snake screams past you in a in a cacophony of noise,
Kill that cat.
and then disappears.
And there's silence.
The cat is okay.
Oh,
What? Where was it?
It has 9 lives.
was-
It's got more lives than you.
Oh, it's got its own like possibility energy.
Yeah.
It's actually the hero. You're the sidekick. You just
Yeah,
don't know
yeah.
it. It's the one that's done it. So all this tracking you did.
Is actually the
was
cat.
the cat.
It's actually it's like this super smart, intelligent cat from another dimension. And
And
I'm
It
just
just,
its
it just
minion.
takes you with it.
Come, minion.
What's this one do? Well, it cleans up all my stuff and.
Feeds me
Slave.
occasionally. My slave feeds me. Okay.
All right. So do we get there?
Yes. So at that point, about 5 minutes walking in, the tunnels split off, and an old disused tunnel sort of bends away to the right.
Can we look for some footprints?
Yeah. Now you're seeing a lot more footprints. So you look down on the ground, and there's definitely footprints and also tire prints of
Motorbikes.
vehicles, motorbikes. that are here.
Wagon tracks.
Is there like a security system down here?
Can
Like
you roll me
cameras?
another tracking?
Oh no. With the +4.
Uh-huh.
So not very good. I only got 4.
Okay. Yes, you definitely see those tire tracks and the boots of the Kanawa Special Forces.
Yeah. Is there? Do we see
This
any
is
kind
so hard
of?
playing first level characters.
Do we see any like security cameras? Anything kind of
No,
monitoring the situation?
no, there's nothing like that here.
Or any chatter on the radio?
Yeah, I'm gonna listen. I continue to listen to the radio.
Okay.
I don't understand what they're saying, but you know.
Yes,
doing my
there's
best.
there's still some chatter going back and forth in
They're walking
Japanese.
towards us.
Quick question.
I wouldn't know.
Are the guns all trained and ready to go? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, they're walking straight into our trap.
You'd think there'd be Google Auto Translate on your little device there, but no.
No.
I reckon I would have an advantage here because after the nuclear winter, everyone stays in the actual train
True,
holes. So
okay.
I know that this is like
Metro.
I'm home, and this is like I know train where to go
like
and
a
what to
computer
do.
game that you played recently, maybe.
I know. Actually, I've never played it.
All right.
Well, I bought it because it's Steam sale. But no. But yeah. So I would know this kind of thing if I was listening, and did we hear any like motorbikes or can I
All right, you
Can I use? I just want to use Russian sense. My Russian sense, which is it's a unique thing. It's very Russian.
so you're extending your senses further down into the tunnel ahead. You do hear some things. You don't hear anything
I sense
untowards, but
That's
you
such
can
a rubbish excuse. Like, I used my Russian sense.
you just so
Such a rubbish.
Hey, just let my bullshit work.
I
He's
use
talking.
my-
Let
I
him
use-
talk. Let him talk.
Can I use my eyeball sensors to see if I can reach out with my eyes and see what's
Yeah,
ahead of me?
maybe you can
So
ride
you-
the giant, the metal snake. You know, you can keep going with your role playing. I'm Russian. Magic.
Let me use my Russian.
As we've been going along and I've been listening to the Japanese,
yes,
I've been kind of analysing their and kind of almost like cracking a code.
right.
Kind of
You think
analysing
you
their
can-
speech patterns, finding patterns in the way that they talk.
Yeah, it doesn't help you
And
speak
you
Japanese,
don't
unfortunately.
Decipher if I can even pick up vaguely what they might be talking about.
You do hear one word that you recognise that is
Hello.
that is spoken in English, or they use an English word, and it is stelae.
Okay. And that's all I pick up.
Yeah, that's the only word that they speak in English. The only word they don't have a Japanese word for. You can begin to smell a large. You can smell water, and you can hear a lapping of water coming up ahead. So
Quickly, guys.
You get further?
I smell water ahead. Follow me.
Wow, is that your Russian senses?
Don't go rushing about, eh? Eh? Eh?
Oh dear.
No matter what, but I always do punching every time I'm like, yes, friend. Let's do
yeah,
it, friend.
that's in game though, right?
Yeah.
Friend.
This isn't love.
No, it's okay. It's okay. You okay?
Oh,
You
stop!
okay?
So
Right.
you're talking and bantering and creating a fair bit of noise, and you just then realise that you are just stepping into the water.
Oh.
And you notice that the ground is now, it's not rocks or train tracks anymore or any kind of manufactured surface, but it's clay. It's this thick.
You know the best part is that I've
Mucky
actually
clay.
been in these tunnels.
I have two.
I know, they're amazing. It's a big. Oh, is that a bell there as well? Like a large bell? All right, cool. So
Yeah.
I keep walking forward with conviction
All right.
because I smelled the water.
You do notice that the large body of water stretches off into the darkness to your left, and to your right there is a rough-hewn wall, and it appears to curve around. The level of the water still remains very shallow at this point. But off to the left, it looks like it gets much deeper.
If only we had some kind of a boat.
Or a cat to ride.
Or an inflatable.
Do you have an inflatable boat? Are you Batman?
No, he's got an
I've
inflatable
got an
vest.
force field. I am an inflatable. I can turn my jacket into a flotation device.
That's
and then we can all
amazing.
float across.
Let's do it.
That sounds pretty epic.
And
Do it.
hopefully my cat will stay here because cats don't like water.
No.
Maybe
Maybe
I
some of
think
them do.
so. I think I should
Hopefully
take off.
some of them.
I take off my leather lab coat, and
My
kind
leather
of jerry
lab
rig
coat.
the force field thing
Okay.
so it inflates and stays inflated rather than
It dissipates. Okay.
dissipating, so that we can all kind of lie low across.
Yeah. So you create this sort of makeshift boat. Does everyone get on?
Yeah,
Okay.
Can I just say, I want to.
sounds great.
Do you want to roll for your cat?
How are you going to
No,
propel it?
I don't want it to go across. I hate cats.
The cat starts going meow, and pacing back and
No,
forward.
go
on
away.
the, meow.
No one likes you.
Meow.
Go away and die.
How are you propelling the thing forward?
Oh, we're just sort
Science.
of like floating and kicking our feet, aren't we?
You're Doc Shock. You got something, right?
Switch is if you don't power it with the freaking hammer.
No. Okay, I'm gonna go like this, right? I'm gonna put it in the water.
Alright.
I'm gonna press a button.
Okay.
And it's gonna be the. And use it like a little engine on the side, and, and twist it and use it like that.
Okay.
Because
It
it's
kind of
not.
twirls on the end of
It's
it.
not. So it's not actually.
It's a Russian hammer.
It's a. In Russia, hammer's you.
It says whirlwind, doesn't it?
A whirlwind. No, that's my perk. It's an impact hammer. So it's actually got. If you see here, is see how it's got like all technical stuff.
Yep.
I'm going to say that it fires a little jet of impact that comes out the end, and that's going to be like an engine.
Just like
Okay.
dum, 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 dum.
So you start to make your way
Stealth.
slowly across.
I
Up
wish I
ahead-
had a sound for that.
Up ahead, you were able to see a light.
Excellent.
It's a big light. It's a yellowish light, and it's clearly quite large.
What does my Russian senses tell me?
That's
Nothing.
very descriptive.
Tells it is quite large.
You see
I mean,
water, it's quite wet.
And
like,
then you
literally,
see a light?
it's shining across the roof, and so you're seeing the roof of this cavern,
So
and
the
it's
light
coming
is
from around the corner.
illuminating everything.
Yeah,
It's a big light.
it's a big light.
Big light illuminating
So
stuff.
it could be natural, could be artificial, but it's definitely able to be seen.
So you can see the light.
Yes.
Yes.
Well,
All
no,
right,
you
let's
can't,
just move
you
forward.
can't see the
Your
light.
Russian senses
A bang on.
tell you about that there is light.
Yeah, but look, you can't see the light.
All right,
you
we
can see
go
where
around.
the light.
We go around.
You go around the
Yeah.
corner. Okay. So you go around the corner, and there is quite a confronting scene. In the middle of this room is a very large altar. I wish I had a photo of it. Picture time.
You know what? I was thinking you were going to say like in the middle of the room there is this lamp.
Going to photocopier.
It looks like this one.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh,
Can
wow.
I?
Should I photocopy it or?
Do you wanna big screen? Oh, you can't.
Yeah, I can.
Ah.
So
The one at the top.
Yeah.
So it looks like that. Not the Nile Empire one, the Orrorsh one. So there is a huge thing right in the middle of this enormous cavern. Now this cavern is actually man-made, and you look up to the ceiling and you can see that it's concreted. It's a curved concrete bunker. This was actually built to survive an attack from aeroplanes, bombing aeroplanes. So this was an underground bunker that they created during the Second World War, and it's since fallen into disuse. Well, it's being used currently by these people. Around it, you see several more of these Kanawa special weapons guys as they are attaching things to the side of the stelae.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing that is illuminating them is there is 4 very large flood lamps that are blasting light into this area and creating this eerie glow.
Turn off your hammer.
be very, very quiet.
We must destroy these magical beams of light, and that will shut down the ritual.
I don't think it will. I think we need to just focus on the. Is it called a stelae?
Uh-huh.
I have seen rituals like this before. The magic beams must create some kind of ritualistic.
No, they're not magic beams. They're just electric lights.
Yes, magical.
And I just worked out I've got a net launcher in my hammer. I'm so happy.
A net launcher.
How do you only just work that out? That's so cool.
This must be some kind of magical circle of light that is teleported into the stelae.
You've certainly seen these kinds of things before.
Hello! You already said that.
Yeah. No, but without
Light.
all the BS aside, yes,
Yeah.
you do actually know what these things look like.
Yeah.
Thank you for calling him out on that. That was
And they are preludes to an invasion. This will set up.
If we
This
do
will
not,
set up the ability to land a
Put down a
bridge.
bridge.
Yeah.
But what
if we
kind
do
of
not
bridge?
stop this now, they will bring down a bridge from the. Can I recognize that it is Orrorsh?
Yeah.
From the Orrorsh Empire, and this place will be overrun with horrors that we cannot even imagine.
You've heard of the tales in your Delphi Council briefing. You have heard about what the bridge looks like from the Orrorsh Empire, and it's basically a bridge made out of screaming corpses. That's what it looks like.
Was this the horror one?
Uh huh.
thus
want
the
that.
soundtrack.
It's not. It's not what you'd like.
No, I know. I like my bridges cyber demons. Okay,
Right,
like,
right. What is that noise?
Disappointment. my physical disappointment.
So you think that the lights, these magical lights, are not the circle with which they're using to summon the bridge?
And I don't believe so. I think they're just electric lights. We have them all the time.
You should go like this. You go bink and put your light on your phone.
Yeah, no, well, I've got a flashlight. I'm
Yeah.
like, it's like my flashlight, but bigger.
Whilst you guys are shining lights around and talking
Oh yeah,
to
we're
one
like
another,
right there.
No,
Do
we
they
shut
see
the
us?
hammer off at least, I think. We're
Yeah, I'll
whispering.
shut
yeah,
them off.
you notice a very large bipedal person
Oh, thank God.
with a wolf's head,
Oh, thank
and
goodness.
they have hairy arms and a hairy body, and they walk towards the center, and they appear to be inspecting the work that is being done creating this stelae. And he sort of directs.
Hang on.
You're getting allergic. You're getting a
Hang
reaction.
on. Am I...
You also notice that he has a very large wolf next to him.
Oh, dear. We must act quickly.
Their magic is affecting my nose.
The curse must be spreading.
Alright,
Their power grows with every breath.
I'm gonna get like this. I'm gonna start moving my hammer, but like like
Just
a
like
paddle,
paddling.
like
Oh, you-
like
you-
a simpleton.
Yeah, so you've landed the boat.
Yeah.
It's
I'm going to place a tracking device here
okay.
that will send a signal back to our
Nice.
headquarters to say that we've arrived.
Okay.
This is where they should. So they'll come towards us.
In case we die.
In case we die,
Yeah.
or even like that they might show up at an opportune moment.
Yeah,
if
yeah.
we get into some kind of
Are you
scrape.
literally sending a text? Because you can send as much information as you want. We have found them. There is a wolf here and a wolf-headed man. who is
Here's a
walking
video.
along. Here's a
video of
photo.
you with it.
Yeah.
So I send our coordinates and
I love that. The
that we're
selfie.
underground and everything.
Okay.
Yeah, send a selfie with
yeah,
the
yeah.
that man
Everybody-
behind me.
everybody-
This is
everybody-
terrible.
I Snapchat headquarters.
Oh, my chin looks awful in this one.
With you've got a filter on it so that you look really cool.
The stelae, is it? Do I know what little I've seen of one before coming through? I guess on the bridge.
Yep.
Do they look like indestructible things? Is it more about trying to take down everything around it to disrupt it, or is it the kind of thing that damaging it will disrupt everything?
Damaging it will disrupt it. They are quite hardy, and it will take some time to.
So it is better to take out as many people as we can first, because this thing is going to be quite.
Yeah, you'll
quite
need
a
to.
time.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. I recommend that perhaps if we cannot take out the magical lights, then we destroy the disgusting cursed creatures around it first.
That seems fair.
And quickly. My eyes are burning with their power.
I agree. Yeah, the eyes are burning. The nose is itchy.
My nose
I
is
can't
itchy.
breathe.
I'm struggling with not sneezing.
As you were sort of making this speech, you notice that the wolf-headed person pricks up their ears and sniffs the air.
Oh no, it smells the other cursed cat creatures sent upon me.
I lift my hammer. Looking at you like
Can we bring down the cavern upon their heads?
That's an idea.
Is this, I don't know, like
I think
this-
it's pretty reinforced, isn't it?
Yeah,
I would guess
it is.
it
It
was
is
a
hardened
bomb
concrete.
shelter.
It is a bomb shelter. Yeah, that might
do
be.
you have
might be challenging.
magics?
I
Or
have.
perhaps a demon hammer that may
I mean, his hammer might.
bring the earthquakes of
something.
the gods?
I can grapple the creature with my net.
Ah, so you're too weak.
I can stun them with my electro ray.
I'm gonna stun them with my electro ray. Listen to yourself.
What is the electro ray?
Can I Thor my hammer? It's a magical hammer. Can I Thor my hammer and knock the lights out so we can fight under flares? And I'll throw flares out everywhere.
Oh wow. Okay, so you're gonna throw it.
Just for atmospheric stuff.
Yeah,
And
so
it also
this.
makes me feel better because of the magical effect.
How about this?
of the
I
lights.
get my hammer and I use my occult. I love that it's occultec. Like occult.
It's like a
tech.
Right.
It's
Nice.
occult with tech
nice
on the
trademark.
end.
Yeah,
it's
nice.
Occultec. My occultec Digigan
Digan.
Cyberarm.
Yep.
Digigan. I choose you, Digigan.
And so I use the hammer and I mathematic out where I'm going to go because it's not really that important. But I throw my hammer and I hit the 4 lights. And
What
then
might be easier is if you hit the generator.
I hit the
Is
generator.
powering the lights?
Okay, I hit the generator with my. But I aim for all the lights and I miss them and I hit the generator. And then.
Working as intended.
Yeah! Science.
All right, give me a roll.
Oh, that's what wanted to happen. Alright.
I forgot in all
Alright,
this that
ready?
it was role play, not just play.
I had to roll? What are you talking about? Alright, ready? Here we go. Oh!
Natural 20.
Oh, re-roll.
Roll again.
You gotta roll again.
Oh, scary. Oh, 38?
38.
Yep.
What
38.
bonus does that give
That's
you?
a plus
11.
2 strength.
No,
is
roll,
used.
get your bonus first.
Oh, my bonus.
38.
38 is 11.
11.
And then I use my strength because this is a strength thing. So it's plus 2 strength. Plus 2.
So
your
plus
strength is
13?
used. Yep. So plus 13 to my
Energy weapons or your
Yep. So that's
melee weapons?
21.
21.
Oh, missile. Yeah, no, 22.
22.
You have a
Because
sound
it's a
effect
fire,
for what happens
yeah.
to the generator.
All right, go for it.
And then I go like this. I get 8 flares attached to my belt, and
Yep.
I go like this and rip them off, and they all because they're in between all my fingers,
yeah.
and I rip
Nice.
them out, and then I just throw them across the room,
They spin into the air.
and then I dive like a swan forward and grab my hammer and then put it up in the air, and because of where I've thrown,
Oh, wait.
all the
that's-
shadows go everywhere of me, and the smoke fills the room.
All right, you're going to have to grab the hammer on your next turn because we need to go unveil the first drama deck and see who goes next.
Would you say this is a standard or a dramatic?
This is a standard.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. No, standard's good. All right, heroes, nothing. Heroes go first.
Okay.
And then the villain is fatigue.
Oh, wow. Okay, so fatigue.
So, was there an explosion? Like this was a petrol gas
Yeah, but it's very
generator?
But it was
Yeah.
very standard explosion.
Yeah, so there was a bit of an explosion, and it took out one of the Kanawa weapons guys. He kind of got
But
caught.
more
in the explosion.
importantly, the lights went out.
More importantly, the lights are all
Ah,
out.
so the whole ritual's been successfully defeated.
But I've thrown flares everywhere.
Oh, so you've started the ritual again. No, okay.
So fatigued means they inflict 2 points of shock damage to every character on the afflicted side at the end of their turn.
So we're fatigued. We're
No.
afflicted.
They
Yeah.
are.
This represents exhaustion, fear, stress, bleeding, or minor injuries that happen between more serious attacks.
That makes sense.
Some types of armor and equipment might increase the amount of shock damage caused by fatigue as well. So what's happened is your hammer has gone into the generator and it's electrified all of the wires that are around the place. And several of people have been stepping on these wires and taken a jolt of electricity as the generator overloads. All right, so you've thrown your weapon, your flares around. Johnny.
Dramatically.
Sirenscape has just
Yeah.
totally died.
What is it?
Sirenscape just died.
Oh, well.
I've
Okay.
got a spinning wheel of death.
All right. Well, what would you like to do?
What are you doing?
Force quitting Sirenscape. Meanwhile, I'm going to fire my electro ray at one of these creatures, I guess.
All right. So there is
Can you do it at
5.
at whatever ones have lots of canine hair.
There's 4 Kanawa guys, 4 policemen, sort of people,
Yep.
and the wolf and the werewolf.
Go the wolf because the really bad allergies.
But what if it's the werewolf that's actually the bad allergies?
Yeah. Surely a werewolf is bad too.
I feel like the human part would probably help with the allergy side of it, but it's more.
Can you
Which of them looks like a threat to me?
Imagine if you became a werewolf.
Not to him, to me.
Yeah, the werewolf looks like
Yeah.
he's the biggest. I mean, he's literally head and shoulders above everybody else there. So
Literally. All right. Well, I will fire
I'll hit him with my Giga Ray.
Electro ray. Is he wet?
no.
Alright. Just because I get a bonus.
Oh,
That's
Johnny,
still decent.
18.
rolling great.
So that's a 5 plus what's this energy weapon? 10, 15.
15. That hits.
Nice.
How much damage is it?
15 damage, I think. Don't I get to roll for damage?
No, only if it's a bonus die.
Okay.
But what about the infinity ones? They're cool.
Yeah, that's what I'm excited by.
I wonder if you can use a infinity point to do more damage. Firearm is a fixed value. Melee weapon is strength plus a fixed value. Unarmed is strength. If the attack is successful, the attacker causes the damage value of his weapon, which depends on its type. No, you don't get to roll.
Okay. 15 then. That's still pretty good.
Yes, not bad at all. So his toughness is that. So he takes 2 shock.
What range are we at, Derek?
You're probably at about 50 feet away from them.
So it's done on range increments of 50 for feet.
Yeah.
So if I have 10, 20, or 40, I'm well out of range.
I think that's yards.
So how does that work? Can you translate?
3 feet to a yard. So
Can you?
yeah, it's
How many yards away am I?
you're in
Short, medium, or long?
medium.
Medium. You're in
3.
the 20.
What did I say?
Oh,
You're.
why would you use me then? How many yards?
I don't know. You're 30 yards away. 20 yards away.
You know what I love? It's like, how many feet is that? They go, oh, they measure it in yards. It's like, how many yards is it? Like, I don't know. Use a consistent measuring system.
Yeah.
Jeez.
All right. You're at medium range?
Medium range. Which is actually 20 yards.
Which means it is because there's a whole like system. Okay, cool. Is it my turn next?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yes, I'm going to. Okay, so 2 things happen.
Okay.
Okay, so I pull out my Orrorsh shoot spear,
Which is a stick.
Yeah, right.
which is a stick with a spring attached to it
Okay.
of some kind. But behind me, a bedraggled, wet.
I was going to bring the wet cat in at a convenient moment,
you don't
but no,
want to? You don't want
please,
to? No, okay.
please go ahead.
Pulls itself out of the water behind me.
Shakes itself
off, hair flicking onto me, and I curse under my breath, distracting me a bit. Stuck between a cat and a wolf. I'm not sure which one to throw my spear at for a moment, but I'm going to throw my spear towards the werewolf.
Excellent.
It was a hard decision, bro.
Yeah, I had a moment there, but I'm at medium range, so I'm not sure how that affects me.
Medium range is -2.
-2, okay.
It's disappointing.
It is a disappointing roll.
What is it?
I don't know yet.
-3.
No, is it 10?
It is 10.
We'll roll it again then,
Oh, okay.
because you roll 10s and 20s again.
So I add that to it?
Yep.
To 23.
23.
So 8 plus throw missile weapon. So 3, that's 15.
15 is a hit.
Okay.
Well done.
Thank you. And then it's my strength plus 2 with 12 in brackets.
That's 12.
12.
So 12. Oh, yeah. What does that mean?
You did 12 damage. Well done.
Oh!
I feel like
lot.
I feel like you should get more.
Oh no, 12's kind of normal.
my impact hammer when I hit him is 18 damage.
Yeah, I'm not sure if we're doing this right. But anyway, okay, so you do hit him, and it kind of glances
Bounces
off
off.
his snout and knocks him sideways. So he looks very unhappy about that.
Good
Nathan.
that I'm a hunter and I'm powerful. That's my most powerful attack I
That's
can
right.
do.
Why is it spring loaded?
It's just like
I just made it up.
Oh, okay.
I don't know
It's
how
like
the
this-
thing works.
literally, it's just like a stick stuck into it with a spring in it and just going.
Yeah, right.
It is literally the most powerful thing I can do.
All right, I'm going to use the most powerful thing I can do. That's to use my brain.
Okay.
So I pick up my hammer and then use that to hit the person using my brain force and trusting my Russian senses.
Yes, go for it.
What are you doing?
I'm using impact hammer.
Nice.
Yep. It's pretty good.
So you've run over to your hammer, you've picked it up, and you are.
Because I rolled a perfect 20 on the other one. It's
That's-
kind of sitting right there. You know when you pick it up and you could just be like, this is where I'd start my swing from. I
Yeah,
walk past and go. Exactly.
Okay. So who are you attacking?
The werewolf.
Okay.
But first, I lock eyes with him as I'm walking up.
Yep.
I kind of have that moment where he's like him and me, and then he gets speared in the side. He's like, ah, and that gives me a moment to grab the hammer and just like smack
Okay,
him
good.
across the head.
Yeah, right.
Like, not very well, but -6. So, and this one here is, it's vulnerable on a miss, and it was a, what was that? So 4 -6, so 2.
He dodges deftly out of the way.
He saw my attack. How did my Russian senses fail me?
Yeah. He definitely dodges down underneath you, and it's their go, I believe. So,
It says here that if you get a good success on an attack, then you add a d6.
that's
of
where it
damage,
is. Yes.
which is
So if
one
you roll
bonus
5,
die
if you roll 5 better than what you,
than the toughness.
yes. No.
No, not. It's something like that. Yeah. So if your combat total is 5 more than the dodge.
Yes.
Oh, we have a dodge.
So that if we roll more than 5 over their dodge, or
So
you roll
what
more
was?
than
Do you
5
remember
over
what
ours,
your number was in the end? Was it 23 or something?
Yeah.
Your epic.
It was a 10 plus a 13 plus, so
Yeah,
10
so
plus 13,
23.
23.
So his
plus
dodge is 12.
Ooh.
So that's 11 more, which is 3 extra damage dice, right?
2. Outstanding is 2.
Okay. It's an outstanding. It's more than 10.
Yeah. So a good success is 1 bonus die and an outstanding is 2.
Yes.
So you get to roll 2d6, and if you get an infinity, you get to re-roll that one, and it's like 5 plus whatever.
So I got 10.
So extra
10 plus your damage from the
12, so
is
that's
12.
22.
22.
Yeah.
Um.
I just thought I'd look it up.
Yeah,
We weren't
I knew
sure.
there was
I was
another
like,
rule.
There's got to be some time when you roll the d6.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so that actually takes him down. That actually, the spear goes directly into his jaw, and he slumps over to the ground.
That's a Johnny. Thank you for looking that up.
Yeah.
That probably saved our bacon in the next round.
Would you like to attack somebody else?
Yes, I would like to attack the wolf, like I was always going to.
Okay. All
But
right.
do you want to do the speech again about your Russian senses, or do you want to just roll?
No, yeah, I will actually. So I walk up and there's like a hammer there, right?
Yes.
Because I rolled
Rolled it.
18.
Hey, that's
Nice.
much better than you rolled last time.
Yeah. Which is a +5, which is means it is 13.
And their toughness.
+2, so 15.
Sorry, their dodge is
Wait, what
10.
Are you rolling?
So 18. So roll an 18, that's 5, right? But because I use
That's
this
5. Then you added. But what are you using?
adding, so then I use 5.
But what weapon are you
I'm using
using?
impact hammer.
So impact is a melee weapon. So your melee skill is here.
Oh, okay.
So it's 11
Oh, 11
plus your bonus.
which is
5. So that's 16.
16 +2 because it's a strength because I've got the perk.
Cool. So that's 16, 17, 18. Yeah.
Yeah, I hit him. Hit him with my hammer.
You hit
18.
him. He has a dodge of 10, so you did
So you roll a
eight
one
better.
D6.
So you roll a d6 plus your damage.
5 more.
5 more, so that is 23.
Ow.
Oh, does it
Okay.
do 18 damage.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
It's
It's pretty massive.
All right. So he takes a wound.
Sasha.
Nice.
He takes a wound, and he is not dead. So yeah, he seems to be tougher than the werewolf. Anyway.
I don't like it because it's the human
Oh, I know
elements
one.
that creates weakness.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Oh, hang on. I like
He's
that.
invincible, that's right.
Yeah, I remember. He's actually
So-
this demigod. But
So it's their go.
Yeah.
You've all had a go.
Yep.
Yes.
All right. So there go, and the Kanawa weapons guys open up on you. I would like to say that the box set that Murray got has all of these very cool cards in them that display the little damages of the.
could we put my
bad
here
guys,
just so we can show them?
Yeah,
They're fatigued,
I'll
by
give
the
you
way.
that one. They're fatigued, so that
Okay.
means they inflict 2 points of shock to every character on the afflicted side. Okay. One rolls a 19 and one rolls a 3. So Nathan, the damage to you is... What's your dodge?
9.
So
But I'm as tough as nails.
they didn't do any extra dice of damage, and the damage that they did is 14 points of damage. So
I'm 15.
you've got a toughness of 15, so the
And
bullets
3
the bullets bounce off you.
Can I laugh?
You can.
Ha ha!
Happily.
Try harder next time.
Johnny, one of them shoots at you and does 14 points of damage.
14.
What is your... Oh, sorry, what is your dodge first?
10.
Okay, still hits.
Yep.
And your toughness?
7.
So you take 7 points of damage, which is 2 shock and 1 wound.
Unless my force field activates.
Ooh.
Do I get to do that on their turn? How does that work?
I think you can.
It says, yeah.
Yeah, you'd
5
have to do it when
charges.
danger.
Yeah, so I've
So you've
used
used 1?
2.
2, okay.
1 in the car and 1 is the boat.
Yep, right.
So I've got 3 left.
Can I
Does that
just
count
say,
as 1 charge?
Mm-hmm.
it's like the most disappointing X-Men power ever. Where he's like, "What do? I inflate."
I-
like,
That's not me,
inflatable.
it's just my jacket.
Yeah.
My lab
that's
coat.
True. That's true. That's true.
My lab coat.
All right.
inflates.
What does it do?
So it takes a wound, blocks a wound and 2 shots.
Okay, so you save yourself there,
Mm-hmm.
and John, one of them shoots at you. I don't think that's going to hit. What is your dodge?
11.
It's -1, so that misses you.
Your inflatable loincloth.
Nathan, the wolf.
The wolf.
wolf comes bounding over to you.
Oh, hand to hand.
I assume
The
the
position.
Russian defense position. I get the hammer. and
What
attack.
is your dodge?
9?
He hits, but he doesn't do any extra damage. And he does 16 points of damage.
15, and my armor is 3.
So
I don't
you
know what the
take
armor is.
2 shock.
2 shock. And we haven't healed any shock from before,
No.
so that means I'm on 2.
So didn't we heal shock during the chase scene? I think we recovered
Yeah,
shock at one
we
point
did.
during the chase
Yeah.
scene because of the drama card.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah,
So
I think
I'm on 4.
You recovered 2.
Yeah, we did.
Cool, I'm on 4 shock then. I laugh at him.
All right.
I'm like, "Come here, Poppy," and I pull my hammer back. to swing again.
Poppy?
Poppy.
What a lovely flower name. No, Poppy.
Bob. Sasha.
So the werewolf attacks you, and
He's dead, isn't he?
No, werewolf's dead.
sorry, the wolf attacks you.
The wolf that you.
We've had one guy shoot at all of you, so there's one other guy left, and he is going to run away whilst shooting blindly over his shoulder.
That sounds safe.
He doesn't do too badly, actually.
He's the one guy that critical hits us all. and we
Shoots
all
us in the
die.
head.
Yeah, shoots all 3 of us. Bang, bang, bang.
There is damage for blind shooting.
Are you including the wolf in this?
Blind fire, -6 if the target's location is generally known. Yeah, well, he's not going to hit you. No, so he's just blindly shooting over his shoulder and he misses. All right, next drama card, please.
Drama!
Read it.
So standard. So
Is it
the
standard or
heroes
dramatic?
is inspiration and complication. It looks like.
Yeah. So we get inspiration and they don't get anything, but they go first.
Okay, so they go first. So we're going to roll a couple of attack rolls. Okay, one of them hits you. And what is your toughness?
11, and I've got 1 armor.
What do you do with armor? Is that added to toughness or is that part of toughness?
I think it's added after because some things probably are negated by armor and some things aren't.
Yeah, makes sense.
So they do 2 shock to you. Shock. Where is the damage on this thing? Okay. Then the wolf attacks you again. And misses rather dramatically.
Does he get? Does he have is he vulnerable on a miss?
Ooh, I don't know.
Because
It doesn't say anything.
if I miss, I'm vulnerable.
Oh, right, because you are a big swing thing.
Yeah, but I'm
okay.
imagining a wolf
I don't know
diving
what
at me and then misses. I can just be like,
Oh, right.
Get to roll.
No, it doesn't say. He lands on his feet and he's turns around and faces you again. He's very agile. The last Kanawa guy is running towards a tunnel on the other side of the room to you, and you see him stop when he gets to the edge of a tunnel and flick a switch. There is green lights above the 3 exits to the tunnel that start blinking. Tick, tick, tick. Your go.
We all notice this? There's a magic spell happening!
everything. You're just like the best character. It's just like everything is like you're at night. You turn the light. And you're like,
What would you like to do, Nathan?
hit the wolf.
Okay.
I'm so glad the wolf is attacking you and not me.
Yeah.
I would seriously be out for it like tomorrow. I'd be in bed, just not coping.
With all the demons coming in, and you're just
Like
like
seriously, my nose would be running and my eyes would be burning. I'm so glad you were fighting the wolf.
All right, so I get my hammer.
Yep.
Swing.
There's the wolf running.
20,
Oh,
Roll again.
14,
What does inspiration?
34,
34.
Does inspiration mean something else as well on top of that?
10,
All the characters on this side immediately recover 2 shock.
Oh, nice.
23,
You recover 2 shock?
Oh, yeah. 23.
Yes.
So 23.
That is a definite hit.
So that 10.
he has
plus
a dodge
11,
of-
22.
Dude, that's 31.
10
Yeah.
plus 11.
That's
Oh,
what he
you said
rolled.
23.
He rolled 34.
Oh, I see what you mean.
He'd already
He
done
has a
all
dodge
that.
of 10, so how much better did you hit him by?
13 better.
13 better.
13 better. So you do 2 extra damage dice.
So 18 plus
4,
22.
22.
one of them was
Oh!
because they were both
Yeah.
No, we'll take the first roll.
Good try though.
but they were both cocked.
really low.
But he has a toughness of 12, so you rolled altogether
20 so it was 4 so yeah 22 damage.
22, so that's 10 damage, which does... Oh, here we go.
Oh, and this one here, stymies on hit. I don't know what that is.
Oh, so that's
yeah,
like a
so it
condition.
does 2 wounds and kills him.
Oh, he dead.
How would you like to describe how he's...
Don't say in a puff of.
Yeah. His fur goes flying in a cloud.
No, well I copied him. I've got the impact hammer. So when I pressed it,
No.
so I don't know if you've ever seen this game called Overwatch, right? Reinhardt has like a little rocket on the end of his on his hammer, and this is how I imagine this hammer going. And I press it, it goes, what? And just like slam it, and just like, poof,
Nice.
just
Everywhere.
You know what?
There's fur
There's
and
just-
gibbets everywhere.
Just like brrr, over the person who is greatly protected by a loincloth.
All right. Aside from breaking out in hives, what do you do?
I'm sure it was a clean wolf from the demon afterworld.
We must stop the magical ritual. I'm going to use my. I'm going to try and use my Orrorsh shoot spear.
Yep.
So I'm going to move forward and try and fire my Orrorsh shoot spear at the gentleman who's right near the door.
Okay. Yep.
The one escaping.
Yeah. Natural 20!
Oh!
Keep it going, keep it going!
Roll a 10.
Oh.
13.
13. 33.
33, so 10 plus missile, 22. 22.
He has a dodge of 10, so you beat it by 12, which means you roll 2 extra dice.
Oh, I did
Oh.
an
It's cocked.
8. 6 plus 12, so 18.
18. And what is his toughness? He has a 12, so that's 8 points, and I just saw it.
18, 12, 6.
6 points. Isn't
6 points, and that means
Simple math.
1 wound and 2 shock. So he goes down. He screams in pain.
So do
Sirenscape.
I do too.
Oh, I can do
Who's
Yeah.
screaming louder?
Oh, my eyes!
You-
The goggles, they do nothing.
He's down. What would you like to do?
Yeah, I am down.
You're down. How many are left?
There's 2 bad guys left.
Just the not the wolves or werewolves.
No,
just
they're all
the-
down.
All right.
The spell is too strong.
I shout in vain because they're not going to understand English.
Right.
Surrender now! And then I shoot one of them anyway.
Okay.
That's not
We've
amazing.
rolled quite a lot of 20s in this last
I know.
round,
Minus
so
2.
We did good.
8.
we did good.
8?
Boy.
8.
That is a miss. He has a dodge of 10. He dives out of the way as the lightning crackles across his body armor. The next drama card, please.
Is it standard or dramatic?
Standard.
We go first, but they get an inspiration.
Inspiration, okay. They recover 2
And
shock.
it's taunt.
You guys go. Who wants to go first?
You guys go. You go. Anyone can go first.
I'm going to walk forward and I press the button that cleans the hammer
Yep.
because it slightly just shakes and just clears
That
the
was like a
blood of it.
little wine.
Because I noticed it was slightly.
Oh, yes,
slightly
there's-
blood on the end.
There's
And hair.
brains all over it.
So it's now clean.
Yep.
Because it's important to have clean things.
Yep.
And then I get it, and there's 1 guy left, right?
Uh-huh.
2.
Two guys left.
Okay.
This is like gonna flood the tunnel
I'm
or
gonna
something,
go-
isn't it? Like, don't we have to act quickly?
I'm gonna go up to the altar with my hammer, and I'm just gonna literally start just impacting the crap out of it,
Okay.
just hitting it.
Go for it.
Well, what happened?
Let's see what you roll.
Well, 3.
It
3 is minus 6. So yeah, not good.
Do you have a card that you can make a new re-roll on this?
I
Yeah.
do.
Or something like that? Maybe we could have a second chance at it?
Do you want to use my second chance?
Second chance.
Yeah, there's a second
Swap me
chance.
Alright.
something. I think you have to give me one of your cards
Um,
to use one of mine, I think. Is that
Well,
how
how
it
about
works?
this?
I think we have to swap.
How about I give you that,
Yeah.
and then you use that when I use this, and you get it back. So I'm going to put this into the action,
okay, the action pull.
and then you play that, and you get it back.
Oh, yeah. This is a master plan.
Yeah.
All right.
Alright.
11.
you want to re-roll that again, Johnny?
No.
So,
No, because 11 plus 11 is 11 here is 0. It's 11 plus 2, 13.
So why don't you add +3 to it?
Yeah.
13, that becomes what now? 16?
16.
Maybe another +3 if you need it.
Yeah, well, that becomes...
We need to
19?
destroy this thing, don't we? Let's use as many of these as we can.
Alright, and then I've got a +3 as well. That's
22.
22.
Okay.
What's this one? It's a strength thing, isn't it?
Oh! When you refill your hand,
Well,
do
has
you
he
refill it
succeeded?
from... Do you refill to full, or do you refill as many as you've lost?
Only at the end of
All
the.
players
Right,
may
yeah,
discard
that's
as many cards as they wish from their hand. Players may then immediately refill their hands.
Ooh.
Because we can just keep
Just
bonus
keep
the crap
stacking
out of
until this thing is dead.
Yeah, I don't
You're
know.
such a Magic the
Yeah,
Gathering
this
player.
is-
Refill-
Such a Magic question.
Adding it to the stack.
Refill. Yeah, okay. Let's.
What are we up to? Hang
Well,
on. Well, I'd like
keep-
to add more
yeah,
first.
add more.
And then we'll refill, and then we'll keep adding.
Okay.
Because I don't want to discard this when it can give you another +3.
Yeah, we'll do it.
Alright, I've run out of things I can help you.
25.
Alright, so then do we... What's your card do for the refill?
So all players may discard as many cards as they wish from their hand, and
So-
players may refill hands immediately.
Well, I'll keep the second
So
chance.
I want to keep one, and I'm going to discard 2.
Discard, all that,
So
and then we
discard
need
two.
to
How
refill.
many do you need?
I need 3 if I'm going back up to max. But
Back
am
up.
I going back up to
Yeah,
max?
let's do that.
How many do you need? 3?
And then remember to get rid of any destiny.
No,
ones.
4. Sorry, 4. I need.
Oh, you need 4.
All right. +3.
Oh
Plus
no!
three.
I don't think you can. I don't think you can do after you've that.
This is badly shuffled.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have 2 very useless cards that are like play after a dice roll of 60 plus. You're like, this is just not going to happen ever in our first level games.
Wow.
All right, cool. So yeah, we
So
got
please put all of those into the discard pile.
So-
25.
Okay. All right. You summon all of your possibility energy, and do any of these cost a possibility point to?
None of them say they do.
No,
No?
say they do.
Okay.
But I haven't come
Here,
across any.
here's
that
one for a
do.
tip for you.
No, it's all right.
Because we broke the game.
No, it's meant to be like that.
And you swing around and you smash it into the side of this thing, and it forms a crack, and light starts shining out of it, and you hear a high-pitched, keening scream emit from the altar.
Do the photo.
Can I just say, at this point,
At this point,
no. So my hammer hits, but it's still going because the jets are now flying behind it.
Right.
So it's still. It doesn't look like it's happening, but it's still like, and there's like the cracks are forming. I'm like, ah.
yep. Light springs out of it, like it's there's something bright within it.
What's my Russian senses telling me?
Not a lot.
Oh, that's true. They've been drunk for a while. All right,
So,
cool. Let's go.
with the big switch and the lights and the green flashing thing that's going on, do we hear any kind of sounds coming from anywhere? Is these green flashing lights doing anything?
They're speeding up.
Are they
They're
exit
speeding
signs?
up.
Yep.
And is there a little lever?
It's over the other side of the room, but yeah, that's what you saw.
I'd like to see if I can do something with the magical thing to do something with that.
Okay.
See if I can do something with
Yep.
turning it the other way.
So you run over there, and
Yeah.
it's essentially the lever has been pushed down, and then it's fallen away, and you see a very sort of complex device. What you realize by looking at it is that this device merges the technology of Core Earth and the technology of Orrorsh. And there is a number of segments, a number of parts to this bomb.
I am what?
Sorry, what's a bomb?
You don't know.
Doctor! Doctor, come here quick!
I run
This
over.
magic is far beyond my ability.
All right. Whilst your guys are running over, so you run over and you start to look at the device, but you're being shot at by the
Oh.
last two guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna sick my. Yeah, what does my cat do? Because I'm not gonna sick my cat because I have no control over it.
Okay.
But it might
But well,
defend you if you're under attack.
yeah.
Can I get your dodge, please?
Well, this
So-
is
so
my
what-
turn. They can't fire on me during my
So
turn. can
you
they?
run over.
All right.
Yeah, hang on. What's my cat doing?
Okay, your cat is going to attack one of the guys.
Cool.
So the cat runs over and roll for the cat.
I don't have stats for a cat.
Oh, okay.
It's just a sort of a perk.
Yeah, right. Oh,
It
okay.
might have stats. somewhere.
Gain a saber-toothed companion. It's my perk.
Let's see what he rolls. 8
They call it a perk. I see it more as like a.
-2. So the cat unfortunately misses.
Unfortunately,
Oh,
it may
unfortunately.
die.
And so you check out the device.
Yeah. What do I make a roll or something to understand it?
Yeah. What have you got? Analysis or
Yeah. What have you got, Johnny? Anything?
Science?
science?
Oh, that'll probably help.
What do I got? Science. 5. That's a good. -4.
Do I have anything that can help you, Johnny?
That'd be 11.
Ooh, that is enough.
Okay, cool.
There are 4 steps to defusing this bomb. You are on step A.
Also, it's like the same as a chase.
No, put step A under the
Oh.
thing. All right.
Hey, Johnny.
You
Do
cannot-
you want to speed it up?
Oh yeah. What does that do?
Gives you an extra round.
Another round. I get
Oh,
another
wow.
turn.
Okay.
Do you want it?
Yeah.
Do you have to swap a card with me?
Yeah, I do. You can have the inspiration card as well.
Sure, there you go. How about you do another one then?
Yeah, so this gives me another. Is it me or is it everyone?
I think just you.
Yes.
That's why I had to
Yeah.
give it to you.
Yeah, yeah.
You don't have to spend a possibility.
Doesn't say.
Does it? Where does it? I haven't seen one that says spend the possibility.
Oh, I've seen a couple. But yeah, go ahead.
But I have 2 useless cards if anyone wants them.
Yeah. All right. So I'll.
Yeah, you've
Do I
got them
just
too.
work on it again to get to step B? I just need to succeed each time.
No,
to
so
go another
step A is you notice that it's drawing power from the mains, and so you need to overload that power circuit that's attached to the bomb. That's your first step to defusing it. So it's quite tricky.
To overload it,
Yeah,
I still need to put a huge amount of electricity into it,
yeah,
which I probably can do
yeah,
with my electro ray.
yeah.
I came ready for this exact situation. It's like my main thing.
You're the hero that Sydney needs.
All right. Do I get some kind of a I'm just holding it and firing? Is everything to aim?
You can see the circuit that goes into it, and you notice that you just need to.
It's a
attach
delicate
that.
operation. Point your gun at it and fire.
Yeah, I fire
Yeah.
my gun, but I feel like I don't need to make a roll to hit.
No,
Do
you
I?
probably. Well, you do. It does require
Okay.
a step in order to get through the next bit.
What's that? That's a
6. I'll give you a +4
Is it
to
long
the.
range or short
It's
range?
short
or-
range.
Short range, okay, that's good.
It says 10 for short range. Is that feet or yards?
Oh yeah, is it feet or is that
What's your score?
milliards
Sorry.
or
So my score is 6, which isn't very good.
6.
But I could get a
What's your
Some kind
energy
of a-
weapon value there?
10.
Okay, but +4 because
Oh,
you're
plus
you're,
4,
you're
so 10.
Yeah, okay. It's stationary and it's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
doing anything.
I like it. Just like this. It's there. And you're like
10 is enough, and it,
"Ah!"
10 is
me.
enough.
and it explodes outwards in a shower of sparks and covering you
boring
and
conversation
Johnny.
anyway.
So I go to
And-
B.
And you move to step B.
Number B.
Is that? I don't think it's quite in shot.
Now, there you go.
Yeah, I think so.
Anybody else?
I think we've all done our actions.
Yep.
We're good.
All right. They shoot at you, Johnny, and they get a blah 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 blah. 10 and a 14.
Well, 10 is my dodge. So is that a hit or a miss?
That's a hit. But they don't do any extra damage. They do 14 damage minus your strength, your toughness.
Which is 7 with an armor of 1, so that make 8.
So they do 7 damage, and that is a 1 wound and 2 shock.
So I'm going to play my Destiny card here and just say that the opponent fails.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Nice.
Is that because, Johnny, you probably need to stay alive,
do,
don't
yeah.
you? I figure
You
that-
bend reality, and you choose a reality where the bullets fly past Johnny and miss.
and they hit my cat.
I love that you've gone along. You've tried to pick a
That's
reality where
so
they've
got
gone
it in
close
for
to
this
your cat just dodges them anyway, and you're like,
Your cat also plays an opponent fails on your opponent fails.
All right.
ooh.
Because your cat,
The cat's
Actually,
got the entire
your
deck.
cat can
And
change
the other
reality
guy,
much more powerfully than you can.
the other guy misses rather dramatically, and it is the next turn.
I'm pretty
Please
much fresh out of bed.
flick over a drama deck.
They hesitate, it says. So we go first, and they're fatigued.
Okay.
They must be by now.
Now, do you have a step B on the
No,
card?
it's just A and D.
You do not, so you are unable to progress the next thing.
Unless I succeed at whatever the next thing is in my actual turn.
No, you
Oh,
you are unable to progress until a B comes up on those cards.
So,
So-
unless you guys have a card that actually lets us move up or down on the dramas,
Yeah.
because I had one of those cards which I actually just chucked.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah.
Why would you track that one? You knew it was important.
I have no idea
can
how
draw
these
to play a
Destiny-
Cosm card.
I don't know what a
that
Cosm
means.
card is, though.
There's a whole deck of them here.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Just have a read of one at random and see what
I'll
they do.
just see what sort of things they
But
do.
hang on. Play to give all Storm Knights their choice of one possibility, a draw from the Destiny deck, or they can receive 3 shot. What the hell does that mean? Okay, maybe not.
I have the ability to reality search, so I can give you your axiom and world laws. So if your world laws will allow you to do that stuff faster, I can make it so his reality is
Yes.
combined with us.
Yes. Okay.
What's your reality? Is your reality all like super tech stuff,
No,
Johnny?
it doesn't sound like it's. I don't think we know enough about this to
I
really
don't
be able
think
to do
I
it.
know
So
Yeah, okay.
let's just assume we can't, and we'll just keep going.
Yeah. Can I get a new card for that?
A new
Yes.
card for that one. Yeah, sure.
Do you have the
These
one
things
that helps?
I just love these cards that we
Yeah, oh, yeah.
completely useless. But will become really useful if we ever get really good at the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does anybody, John? Would you like to have a go?
At doing something?
Yes.
Sure. Okay, so there's one guy still alive.
2.
2 guys. Okay, what are they doing? They're just attacking.
They're shooting at you with submachine guns.
Oh, that's not very nice of them, is it?
They're very good at it, but
Okay, and I'm over helping Johnny currently.
yes.
That's where you were.
That's where I was. Okay. I will. How far away can I get to them in this turn?
Yes.
An attack?
Yep.
All right, cool. Oh man, I don't want to go near my cat.
Yeah, your cat is right there.
Oh, okay. I
You're
will.
also like covered in dog.
I know. I barely can see. Okay, no, I'll charge towards them, bleary-eyed.
You
And
can
try
feel
and-
your throat closing up.
Okay, I'll try to get between me and John, like get myself between Johnny and
Oh,
them
nice.
so that they're not, yeah, so
Oh,
they're
wow.
more focused on me than Johnny.
Can I say,
Alright.
I love that your like loincloth makes you toughness 10, 11,
Yeah.
and Johnny's like toughness 5 with like all his tech stuff.
Well, yeah, but my force field soaks a lot.
And then yeah,
after-
pulling
after
out
the fact.
my bone knife, I will strike it up into the stomach of the closest one.
Nice. Okay.
9 -1. So what's that? 12.
He has a dodge of 10, so you succeed.
All right, so that would just be 11 points.
11 points of damage. He has a toughness of 12, so it doesn't
So
affect
I
him.
will never be able to hurt him unless I succeed on a really exceptional roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not an exceptional roll, you just need to roll 5 more than his dodge.
Yeah. Which is an exceptional roll.
What's your normal attack?
My normal attack would be 13.
13. So you would need to get +2 or better on the dice.
15 or higher.
A 15
Yeah,
or
so-
higher.
But
Yeah.
if you roll a 10...
I got a
then you only need
1 in
to
4
roll-
chance. Right? 1 in a bit less than 1 in 4.
Yeah.
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 All right.
It's not amazing.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
No, it's a bit more than 1 in 4 because of the reroll on a 10.
Yep. And my cat.
Okay,
I
the
know what
cat
stats I'm
attacks.
using. It's just using the wolf stats or something.
Yeah, you want to take the wolf stats?
I don't know. Is that sort of it?
Yeah,
Is
no,
that, is that what you're using?
Yeah.
Cool. That's worse than me. -2. So my guess is no.
No.
14. So 12.
12? That does actually hit. Believe it or not.
Damage 16. Oh, it does actually do
That
more.
moment
And
when
it
you
does.
realise your companion is better than your main character.
Well, I'm the minion, aren't I?
Yeah.
You are. That's what we've discovered.
Here, yeah, I was about to say,
The cat is the hero and you're the,
So
you're
the-
the unfortunate
the-
minion.
the cat tracked down to here, then the cat's just killing all the guys.
So the cat tears its throat out.
Hang on. Was the cat attacking the same one as me or a different
A
one?
different one.
Yeah, I thought I
Yeah.
was hoping so because I don't think I could have bear the
All right.
allergies.
So there's only one of them left.
Yeah. And
And I
that's,
can't- I
that's the
can't-
end of the round?
I haven't
Oh,
had a
well,
turn.
hang on. What's
Ma-
Nathan
Nathan,
doing?
right.
Oh, Nathan.
Hammer. Boom! I hit it again.
Oh,
Yep.
it's-
Here we go again. 6.
What are these? Can you use these for?
The 7.
Yeah, you can use those to change the result of a roll.
9. Sorry,
Do you want
9.
to use one of these to,
Yeah, I'll
to
use-
rock it up and
Yeah.
smash it out? And
All right, so
Gonna do
roll
it again.
roll it again and add.
14 plus. I'm going to say that I'm going to use an action. So 14 gives me plus
12.
1. That's 12 plus 2 is 14 plus 14, 15, 6, 14 plus 3, 17. 17.
Yep.
I can
Very
make
good.
it 20 if you wanted to.
17 will do some damage.
Would a 20 do a lot more?
It would do more.
I don't know if you can use that on yourself.
Spoiler add.
That was half the problem. But
Yeah.
you could give it to me and I could use it on you.
No, so that's your test. No, it's all good. I reckon 17 will do enough.
17.
It'll
All
do
right.
enough.
Roll damage. Or tell me how much damage it does.
So it does 18. And it stymies on a hit again.
And roll 1d6 because you did more than its toughness. 5 more than its toughness.
Yo! Roll
6.
again,
Bang.
roll again.
So that's...
Roll again, roll another 6.
I know.
Do it. That's what you have to do.
I'm
Just so
going
that you
for it. I'm
know
going for it. Ready?
you can do it. Yeah! Oh! Now do that again.
Yeah.
So that's 30.
No, wait for
So
it.
that's what you have to do.
Just wait for it. I've got it.
Okay, you got it.
Oh, 5.
35 points of damage.
Oh my
So I've
god.
just got like this. I've gone. Just gone in for it again. Just the jets on the back of the impact hammer just like light up, and I'm just like, boom!
It splits the thing in half and it bursts like a bomb, and light pours out of it, and the screaming sounds of 1,000 tortured souls
Create a bridge.
echo through the cavern and
Now I am Torg.
scream around. You have destroyed the stelae.
But will we get out alive?
But will you get out
I
alive?
like that you said, like a bomb, it explodes. I'm like, a what? Was that the bomb?
Next drama card, please.
Oh, I didn't get my turn.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
There's one guy left, isn't there?
Yep.
That's all we have to deal with.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I-
but there's also a bomb.
I'm gonna... What's the bomb? Oh, what I'm disarming.
Yeah.
But wasn't that?
You can't.
Oh, they're separate things.
They're separate things.
But it's not like you just stop and go, oh, I can't disarm this turn.
No, I'm
Well-
gonna shoot the electro ray at the guy.
Oh,
Aren't I?
okay. Yeah, cool.
Or do I not know that I can't disarm it? So
No,
I
Yeah,
can still
I'm
I
not
attack
think
sure.
This
So-
is you currently working on it.
it. Yeah, I guess
Yeah,
so.
this is you working on it, but you need to find the next opportunity to take the next step, and that won't occur until
Oh, so
you...
maybe the thing's powered. Some weird things happen to it, so you've
Yeah.
got a moment to do something else.
So yeah, I use that moment to fire my electro ray
Oh,
one last time.
Johnny!
5,
Glad
15.
You didn't fail that because I was
Excellent.
in between you and him.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, you managed to find a moment and shoot between John's legs.
And the cat. For 15.
You
So what's
slightly
that?
char
What
the
kind of
body
a hit is
part.
Hang on,
15?
he's got a dodge of 10. So you rolled a
What, 15?
15 altogether.
Yeah.
So that's 1 extra damage dice.
do it, Johnny.
I got this.
You go.
Oh,
Ooh, 5
5
points.
extra damage. So it does 15 damage, so it's 20 damage.
20 damage. So that's, that's 2 wounds. So he's dead.
Nice, Johnny.
The last guy dies. Okay.
Luckily, there's a C on this one.
Okay, so you managed to...
Isn't that what we need?
No, we need a B.
We need a B.
Are we still
We're
in?
still at B.
Are
C
we
says step B.
Yeah, we
do
are
we just
still in.
Go.
Yeah.
Well, it's going to go off in a certain amount of rounds.
So that was one more.
There was one more, so yep. Go ahead.
Hey, does anyone? No. B.
A B. All right.
Alright, so now I get to do something.
So now your next step is to disconnect the timer. So I'm going to need some kind of science roll
Do you
or
have that, Johnny? Oh my gosh, do you have
Got
one?
science.
Have you got that roll,
That's
Johnny?
the highest value on my entire
Imagine if
character
we were all like
quick question.
other like didn't have any of these skills.
sheet. Yeah.
Can I give you your reality? Would that help you? If I can bring in your reality of like science, tech stuff working?
yeah,
Reality surge.
I think that would help. What is it called? Read it out.
It's called reality surge. When played, a character's axiom and world laws are in effect for him as if it were in a mixed zone for the remainder of the scene. This only affects the character and any items he's using.
Wicked. Okay.
So
yeah,
that
do
means
it.
that like if you go, oh my goodness, I wish I had the right thing. Here's the
Yeah.
Google flyer.
I think
Google.
yeah. So in all of your rolls to do with this, the disarming of this weapon, you get a +4 for the rest of the scene.
Nice, dude.
I
You
rolled
just
a
rolled
1!
Oh no.
Do you want to use maybe one of
I
your?
might use this card,
Okay.
which is a second chance.
Or you could use a possibility die. A possibility.
They do the same thing in this.
That gets replenished.
Immediately reattempt any
Reattempt
action.
any action.
That's
This
probably-
may be played after a mishap, negating the effect
Yeah.
before they occur.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's basically that. Reality rewinds.
You choose
at the
a
moment.
different reality.
Yeah, I choose one where you do better on
I
this one,
choose a
Johnny.
different D20.
Like that one.
14. All right.
So what? 1, 16. And what did you say? +4?
Easy.
20.
Yeah.
Smashed it.
Easily done.
So we're into.
Step C.
Step C. So you can do 2 things in a round if you use the multi-action
Gosh, Johnny.
thing. And the multi-action thing is you roll 1 total with a penalty of -2 for each extra action that you do. So you could do steps C and D together
When
if-
we get a C.
when we get a C.
Or do we need to get a CD card?
No, you just need to get a
Alright.
C.
Well, that's good.
Alright, so can we go for another card?
Yes, let's go for another card. So we're looking for C.
No, another one?
The lights start flashing quite fast.
We got a C, guys.
Okay.
Alright.
I see
Time
what's
to
happening
science.
here.
So
So I can do 2 rolls.
if you take the multi-action option, you can do 2 rolls at a penalty of... You can do 2 actions at once at a -2.
Not -2 to the die, -2 to the result.
Yes.
Oh, don't worry.
Alright.
I can support you
Okay.
on
Should I roll 2 D20s and do them simultaneously?
Yes.
No, it's 1 roll.
Or I just get a second turn?
Hang on. Declare all actions. Roll 1 total with a penalty of -2 for each extra action that you're doing. So,
Should do them all.
I'd like
well,
to roll
it's
them
only 2
together.
steps left.
A 3 and a 4.
Johnny,
should
do you
both-
want to maybe make
maybe
a
I
possibility?
might,
I think spend a
I
possibility.
think
point.
it's a really good idea.
So,
Warp
so
reality.
Murray, you don't need.
Who is this Murray
Only
guy?
Murray
was
guy.
here.
Love
Johnny, you
this
don't
guy.
need to
Jeez.
roll 2 dice. It's 1 dice for both actions. That's at -2.
I rolled slightly better with a
Oh,
6.
6. You can't roll less than a 6, so you rolled a 10.
Yeah.
Hmm?
+3.
How do I roll a 10?
When you use a possibility dice,
Oh,
it's
right.
very potent energy. You
All right.
can't roll less than a 10.
So it's a 10.
Yep, so it's a 10,
So it's a
Minus
13.
13.
-2.
Oh, is that plus?
No, this is plus 3 at the end. So
Okay.
it's a 10, which is
Yep.
-1. And my science is 15, so that's 14, and then the plus 3 makes it 17.
Excellent. All right. You tease away the fuse, very carefully extracting it from the fuel, and then you disconnect the explosive material, and the lights stop blinking.
What was
The
explosive?
magic has been stopped.
And I'm just like this. I'm just pulling the hammer back for another strike at the big thing in the middle of the room.
No, it's
No, it's
destroyed.
already
That's
destroyed.
Oh, I know. I'm still crumbling whatever's left of it. Like I'm just like
pounding it into dust.
Pretty much.
Okay, cool.
Cursed, you should go over there and see what's happening over near that machine where the hammer is going.
Why is the
Go
cat
annoy
laughing at you? Why is cat laughing at you? Is it because you're covered in wolf?
So, congratulations, everybody. You have defeated the plans to raid the
At
city
that
of
moment,
Sydney.
the backup arrives.
Can I just say,
What they were planning on doing, I don't know if you got it, but they were planning on building a stelae and then, crashing in all of the things so nobody could come and find the stelae and turn it off. But you prevented both of those things from happening. So.
I thought it was gonna. I was like, that's a very counterproductive plan. It's like, what are we doing? We're building a bridge. And what else are you doing? Putting a bomb where we're building the bridge.
No, so the bridge doesn't come on the top of the stelae. The bridge can come anywhere else within 500 kilometers of the
Oh, I
stelae.
didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah.
See, we
There you
learn.
go.
The more,
Great.
the more you know. All right.
I need to wash off the magic.
So there we go. That is Torg. Thank you so
That
much
is a
for
lot
playing.
of fun. That
Yeah.
was
That's
really cool.
awesome.
That's great. Thanks, Derek.
Yes.
You're
That
welcome.
was really fun.
What do you think of the system? Is this something we want to play again?
Oh, I really like the world. I've always
The
liked
world is
Torg.
ridiculously
Yeah.
cool.
It's so
like,
crazy, yeah.
I think I want to have a read through all the rules, but like
I
yeah.
think we screwed up. I think I screwed up some of the rules.
Yeah.
Oh,
But no. It's just the thing.
First
It's like
time.
in the
Yeah.
end, it was just you did good. Like you created the world, and we got the right feel and the bars. And I like that there's a werewolf that we walked out. It's just like, oh, and there's a guy there with a wolf head, and there's another one there with an actual wolf.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, it just like for the clarification. And then it's just like you just speared, and the werewolf dies immediately, and the wolf takes a hammer to the head.
Yeah.
You're like, how? Okay. Yeah,
It's like the werewolf had one wound and the wolf had 2 wounds. It's like, weird. Okay.
Yeah.
I like it.
Cyber demon, a savage, and a
Mad scientist.
Mad scientist.
walk into a pub.
Yes.
What?
I love that we blew up the harbour bridge, but nearly.
I feel like
Yeah.
Torg seems to work really well with a formulaic, turn-based system, or I don't know if that's the way that you played it this adventure particularly.
No,
but it
with the drama
seems
deck.
really good for that kind of
That's where
sequenced
yeah.
play.
And I, obviously I wanted a really sort of fast-paced adventure, and so the drama deck handles combat really well, it handles the chase scenes really well, and it also handles those kind of tense moments like defusing the bomb really well. So
But what's odd is that it handles it and doesn't slow it down.
That's right,
Which I
yeah.
find really odd. Usually something like this would slow down a chase scene.
Yeah.
But it actually makes it flow really quickly,
Yeah.
which it shouldn't do. It doesn't seem to make sense.
It doesn't seem to make sense, does it?
But
No,
it's really kind of nice
I
to have
miss-
something like that keeps it going.
yeah.
I miss Murray's thing of like, the baker comes out and like
The chase scene.
It seems too good to be true, without a baker or a fence or a magical person running
Yeah.
out with a pie. Like,
Well, I
cool.
hope people got a glimpse of our wonderful city, the city of Sydney, and after Murray's Call of Cthulhu game that we did a couple of weeks ago, it was nice to play a game set in the city where we live, and I think that's a cool little introduction to some of the.
If you ever come to Sydney, just know that the people move, and the cars also.
And the
move.
cars move. It's a good point.
but we drive on the wrong side of the road
Right.
if you're American.
Yeah.
Or
Be
if
careful
you're,
with that.
yeah.
Just about anywhere else.
Except if you're from France.
The UK, they're on the left.
Oh, yeah, they are. I like it.
So that is Torg. Big thanks to Ulysses Spiel for taking a punt and kickstarting this, and I think it's a great system, and I love this game. So thank you very much for those guys.
These character sheets are amazing.
They're very
Can I
cool.
say, this is the
Gems.
best, like drawn out pre-gen I've ever seen.
No, they really knocked it out of the park
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
these. And I think these characters, I seem to remember these characters from the first edition, 20, 30 years ago. So, yeah, very cool.
That's
Awesome.
amazing.
So thank you for joining us. We hope you enjoyed watching us play Torg. It's our first time that we've done it in quite some decades. So
Yeah.
have a great evening. Bye.
Bye.